Yo, yo, yo. Hey, this your boy Tanner Black, man. It's Monday, December 29th. I wanted to go through this little viral situation. Hey, what up? What up? Real odds even. What up to you, man? I want to talk about this. It's a viral story that just hit up like this weekend about a whole bunch of fraud going on in Minnesota with the Somalis, which is a crazy story, man. Like, I didn't really want to go through it because it's more political, but like I think this got bigger ramifications going down the pipe when it comes to like entertainment, that whole nine. Because like a lot of money getting laundered a little bit. So I don't go through this story, man. From an independent journalist named Nick Shirley. He goes to a lot of like places to go find fraud and everything. This story is just crazy, and a lot of the aftermath is crazy. This might be bigger, might be damn near bigger than the Epstein stuff, slightly, because like this is taxpayer money type of time, you know. So I mean, this is pretty much gonna be more of a serious stream. By the way, I got some funny shit, but like this is gonna be pretty serious overall. So this is the video. I'm gonna skim through a little bit of this just to show like what's really going on. Link is pinned if y'all want to come up and talk about it, man. But this is more serious conversation today.
What do you guys think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
I don't think anybody is enabling fraud to happen.
Hold Governor Walz accountable for this.
What was this money spent
It's pretty
on?
crazy.
1.26 million. What was that money spent on? There aren't any kids.
Answer the question. Are there children? There's no children inside this building. Potentially the largest fraud scandal in U.S. history is taking place in Minnesota, as literally billions of dollars have been funneled through Somali-ran fraudulent businesses. So much fraud, it could actually almost replace the entire GDP of Somalia.
Now, I don't say this, man, like, it's crazy because, like, you know, how they crack down on people doing them PPP loans and stuff, man. Rightly so. We can't, I feel bad for people doing it the right way in that community, man. Because, like, at the end of the day, man, we all black to a point, you know what I'm saying? It just look crazy, all that fraud going on. Yeah, there's a lot of fraud. Oh shit! I mean, hey, this is it.
These fraudsters have worked hand in hand with the Minnesota government as they enabled billions of dollars to be given to fraudulent businesses underneath welfare purposes. Some of this money eventually landed in the.
See, it's crazy, man, because like people really need that welfare money for real. Like in some cases, like some of these places where it got hit hard with, like, you know, business moving out and everything. Okay. Yeah, it's just crazy. Like a lot of this money was going overseas or whatnot, you know.
Hands of terrorist groups in Somalia like the Al-Shabaab, and others enrich themselves all at the US taxpayers' expense. And in this video, we will break down all of the fraud from start to finish, from going to the fraudulent businesses and confronting the people who are making millions of dollars from the government. And we will also be confronting the incompetent government leaders who let this fraud happen. And to make this happen, I met up with a man who's been doing his own investigation for years now, as he has seen the fraud firsthand. His name is David. Let's get into this and be prepared to be shocked. How deep is this fraud here inside of Minnesota?
It is far worse than anybody can imagine. You heard it's 7 to 10 billion and maybe more, and now the number
billion. That's crazy. Billion, man. Think of how many people could have been helping get out like the homeless situation from that money, man. So we got to really pinpoint this, like, you know, no disrespect to that community and thing. I'm talking about the bad actors. We're supposed to be feeding kids too. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. And that's just, and like I said, they you'll see that like they were funding people campaigns too. That's where it get dirty, because like you taking, to me that's almost worse than the Brett Favre thing. Like Brett Favre, he did some dirty shit too, man. But like at least like some of his stuff, some of his like foundations he supported actually did something. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers didn't do shit. They pocketed money and they were laundering this shit, man. It's crazy.
Numbers have been revised and put out there publicly that they think it's more like 8 billion. How I got involved is that where my office is here in Minneapolis, I'm sort of in the heart of all of this fraud. And I would see these childcare centers. I said, well,
by the way, if y'all know anything about Minnesota, I got people. I had some people that live up there. One of the biggest complaints people that moved up there had with like Minnesota in general is that some things like that's down here in Texas or elsewhere, it's no doubt it's funded. Like they take, it's people, we take care of our shit pretty much. Up there, like it's a lot of stuff that's not funded, and a lot of stuff that's the money get lost. They got a real bad issue with money getting lost up there. And like another thing, like a lot of I've heard this is a private third party situation, communication type stuff. But a lot of like cops who want to try to get a second chance, they from like other cities and they kind of messed up in them cities. They go to Minneapolis and St. Paul because like they need cops so bad there. And they'll fast track them in. So that's one of the other reasons why like the cops weren't up to par to like with other places. That's why I heard. I don't know for sure. This might be alleged and everything, but like, yeah, that's one of the issues they got up there.
There aren't any kids there. It's the middle of the day, and all I see are a couple of guys standing out front smoking. And then I'd go by another daycare and I'd see the same thing. I said, well, where do these kids play? And so I started to go online and look, and I said, this place is licensed for 80 children. They had 0 children. Every time I went by there, Crazy. They never had a single child there. Then I started to see all these transportation companies going around, and it was always a Somali driver. And I said, well, that's great. They're out there transportation contributing, but they never had a passenger, never, ever once. And I said, well, what is all this transportation? What are they doing? So then I found out that in Minnesota, they have something called non-emergency medical.
Hold on real quick, y'all.
Transportation. So this is going to the dentist's office, therapy, whatever it might be. And I said, well, how many of these companies are there? And the research came back that there are 1,020 of them, and more than 800 of them are Somali owned. Nobody from the state of Minnesota ever cross-checks to see if any rides were ever actually provided. All they did was write the check.
And that's going to be one of the issues that when people start following the money, how many people got paid off to look the other way? How many, and somebody pointed, I think it was on PBD podcast this morning, right? Like, why the media is not covering this? And one of the reasons media is not covering this, and this is just the reality of the situation, campaign money goes through the media for like when they do the endorsements, when they do the you know what I'm saying, the ad, the campaign ads and stuff. That's like a lifeblood every 2 to 4 years. Well, every 2 years actually. That's like a lifeblood of income for these media outlets. Cause like people, it's a drop off when it comes to media consumption when from like us going to watch the news or whatever. Like the only thing that right now that's making money for like your regular basic TV networks is like sports, because like every most of your red blooded Americans gonna watch whatever sports is on the TV and stuff, and that's where like the ad revenue come from and whatnot, and that's how they could like promote their TV shows and stuff. So like outside of that, like they really don't make it. These networks really not making a lot of money like they used to. So that's why CNN, especially like places like CNN and hey, shout out to Phoenix, especially like places like CNN, your MS, or I think it's like MS Now or something like that. No, not MSNBC because NBC ain't, they're not really connected to NBC anymore. And like Fox to that point, but like Fox, they're more connected to like your average Joe American right now compared to, I mean, CNN is slightly like that, but MSNBC just for the coast in this way. So like it makes sense for the MSN or the other one like, not really covering this as much. Like Fox is covering the hell out of this because this is a big story.
So right here we have all this paperwork. And how are you getting all this information about the fraud?
A lot of it is through my own research. And then I have some contacts at the Capitol going back many, many years. And so the data that I'm getting.
The Capitol, he's talking about I think St. Paul is the capital of Minnesota.
Is 100% accurate, coming directly from research done by people at the state Capitol.
All this paperwork right here, what are we looking at?
The areas of fraud that I have numbers for are mostly related to.
Oh, another thing on PBD podcast, one of the daycares, the number actually went to Tim Walz's campaign office, which that had everybody like going crazy.
Childcare. This is massive fraud that is beyond anyone's imagination, the scope. And so, for example, there's a childcare not far from here in Minneapolis that has two childcares listed at the same address.
Wow.
And together they're licensed supposedly for 120 children. I have never seen a single child there ever. And I've been by that place at least 100 times.
These Somalians, these groups are setting up.
If y'all don't remember, y'all remember it was an event that happened in Minnesota with I think they call them assembly people up there. And I don't think they Congress like state Congress, and they had like a bill that was coming through about funding like healthcare for certain people, certain underprivileged people or whatever, some type of bill like that. And the lady didn't vote. It was one lady that didn't vote for it, and she ended up being the victim of some political violence. And like everybody was they were all trying to blame the other side and all that, the typical political stuff, right? So like this scandal coming up makes you think like what's really going on up there. And then why my thing is like it never made sense for Kamala to pick Tim Walz for VP because like he was relatively he was relatively unknown. You know what I mean? All right, bet. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Do I got it still? Somebody asked for the link. Yeah, it was better candidates to pick, like to Phoenix, I got you. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, this story's crazy.
I'm hearing. I didn't catch the beginning. I was fussing at kids, but go ahead.
So yeah, basically, I was to fill you in, like they were explaining the depth of the fraud. Like they projected to be pretty much finessing the state of Minnesota and the whole government for close to like $8 to $12 billion. So what this dude David, this is Nick Shirley. He's an independent journalist. He's like 23. He's been like he go to the Antifa rallies and everything, like all this stuff. He a young journalist, and this dude been his name David. He live in Minneapolis, St. Paul and stuff, and he been like really breaking down what's really going on.
Because he's there.
Yeah, he's there. And to fill you in, basically like there's they using daycares, like adult living facilities. They're making adult living facilities with vans, but they never picking up people. And like, do you remember that situation that happened earlier this year where that person, you know, did some political violence against that congresswoman in Minnesota? She voted against that bill to like fund. It was like a bill to fund like healthcare for like that group of people. That group of like, I ain't gonna say that group, but like underprivileged people, and she and like undocumented folks and stuff. So she voted against it because like it was like it wasn't for everybody. It was just for like this select group, and she wound up getting, you know, taken out. So there's something going on,
which is unfortunate. Yeah.
And so basically, I was saying like, why it never made sense politically why Kamala picked Tim Walz. Like, he pretty much was like, if you was gonna pick any Democrat governor, he was like one of the worst ones to pick in regards to going against Trump and all them, right? Because
well, the more I think about it, I don't really think they was expecting her to win for real.
That's, you know what? This part of me saying they probably kind of poison pilled that situation. What up? Oh, what up, Russell? Oh yeah, we talking about that.
Junkyard
dog. The Somalis up there finessing, man. How they finessing our taxpayer money, man. For real, it's like they finessing hard. This is crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't vote for that because it's affecting them personally. Like, they don't get the resources that they need because illegals are getting all the resources, which is not fair. If I'm paying into a system for a certain reason, and I find out that I can't get it, but these people who has done absolutely nothing. And not only that, they ask for everything. Like, they ask for your blood type, everything. Like, you have to have all your paperwork in order to get any kind of help. In the house. You better, everything. They break up. They talking about people break up the household. Like, and these the same folks. Here's my thing about this, right? This is no disrespect to the Somali folks. I met some Somali folks. It's cool as hell. Salt of earth, and and a lot of them, the quiet ones will tell you straight up what, you know, there's some bullshit going on. You know what I mean? It's just, and they're not the only ones. Like, this is the one that got caught. Let's call it for what it is. They're not the only ones. And this is so blatant. Like, it's two things that opens this door up really wide. First of all, they over here, they send the money back to Somalia to these groups that don't mean us in any way. You know, they don't mean us well. Yeah.
That's one thing.
Yeah, because they taking all our resources and sending it back home.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be different. Like, even with like his friend's brother in the South, right? If they send their money back down there, it's almost a net benefit overall in this hemisphere. Because like if everybody eating and then a lot of the dirt not going on, like, you know, a lot of stuff in cartel wise not going on, that's a net benefit for everybody. That's not no benefit to us whatsoever. You know what I mean?
No.
Unless you try and buy them off so they won't be, you know, they won't be playing I'm the captain now, you know, because that's a real situation there. Oh yeah. We don't even talk about that, but like, see, the beauty about Nigerians too, they do it. Honestly, not true. They do it a smart way. Like they'll shun them folks that do the dirt right too hard, but they'll create business.
Let me tell you something.
What's up?
Nigerians been stealing for so damn long. It's normalized. Like we just at this point we be like, yep, we get it. They gonna do that.
But like I said, I see a lot of them Nigerians. They actually say, hey, we want to be a part of this country type shit. They on that type of time too. Somalis, them motherfuckers ain't trying to be a part of no country. They don't give a damn.
They be over here talking about, oh, we fleeing from certain aspects of it, but you want to bring your culture over here. You still calling the president of Somalia your president.
Yeah.
Okay, well, take your ass back home and be with your president. We taking over, and there's nothing nobody can do about it.
Yeah. Dirty business.
Yeah, but then we have the government fighting to keep them here. I don't get that.
Hey, here's the thing, man. Because a lot of this money, like, if they had that much money getting funneled in there from them finessing the way they doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't have you. Here's my thing, like, just imagine if the hood was funneling that type of money, right? A lot of that probably would people look the other way, because like, shit, we gonna be giving money back to the economy like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because like, somebody gonna want to stunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like,
yeah,
we gonna when it comes down to it, and we could talk bad about this country all we want to, like real super pro black. I don't see now one of us leaving. We all working. So we want like even going to HBCUs. I had a big old, I ain't gonna say argument, a debate with my with a family member, right? Because I'm from the East Side for word. I keep it. I've been saying that from and like I've seen it from when it was like when before the blood, like the whole gang thing started happening, until I saw all that stuff, right? And like one thing, it was always some pride in that community to like take care of your stuff and the whole nine. So like when people come, like people was actually scared of my neighbor. Like my wife, I told her where I was from, and she heard horror stories, because like, hey, when you playing there, it look clean and nice stuff, but you playing there, you gonna get a game you don't want to get. You know what I mean? That's just the way it was back in the gap. So fast forward, like she was like talking about my family was gonna say I was colonized, because I'm not always blaming white folks for whatever we got going on. I'm talking about like, hey, there's things we need to do right now. First off, we need to have a balance out our household. We need men and women in the household, combining resources. We should be working, whatever job we working or career we working. We should be working to fund our passions, to get to monetize our passions.
Absolutely.
You know, the whole nine. This is stuff we could do right now that we don't need. We won't have to. I mean, we could be more self-sufficient and get out of like needing the government type stuff. We should actually actively have a distrust in getting the government in any of our stuff. But like I said, our women fast to put our men on child support. And our men need to be better fathers to not even have child support involved at all, in my opinion. Get the government 100% out. That should be our pro-black message overall. But like I said, that's gonna hurt feelings. People say, "Hey, it must be nice," but everybody can't do that. You know the game. But that should be the message.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You can't if you put your mind to it.
You can't. Hey, I'm doing it
like
right
even
now.
if you're not in a financial state right now, there's a lot of women that would just love the relief of you taking the kids off their hands, because they out there working and grinding. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to just, let me come get the girls for a week. Please do. Like, they already packed it. They shouldn't even be packed up. They should actually have clothes over there. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, at both sets of parents are there. If they are not together, they should have clothes over there and at their home base. Cool. Please keep them for a week. That way I know when I come home from work, I actually be able to rest up. And then I'll be, ready for them again, mentally prepared for them, in our schedule, keep them on a schedule, blah, blah, blah. Like it could work. And then it can go both ways. Okay, you get them this week, I get them that week. Not just weekend parent. That way both parents are involved in school, activities, scheduling, whatever they need, we provide. Even if we are not together, it's about the kids. It's your mindset. But a lot of people don't have that mindset. I don't want to deal with her. You ain't dealing with me. You dealing with the children. And you wouldn't have to deal with an attitude if you actually made it about the children.
So, and this is what I would say. Like, that's good. I mean, that needs to happen too. Don't get me wrong. But overall, like, we need both sides need to have a standard in who they date, how they dating, the whole idea of dating. You see what I'm saying? Overall, and this the biggest.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. But that would be the perfect world. I know. In reality, though.
No. I mean, the thing is, that's something to strive for, because, like, look, here's my thing, right? If we get to a point where, okay, marriage is the standard because that is combining resources, you know what I mean? Because we all work, we all getting the bag. That's combining resources, and like we not getting divorced over stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all whooping each other ass and y'all talks and everything. That's one thing. But, like, even if somebody slip up, like, the financial, to me, that's the fastest way to get the financial freedom right there, is to have an intact household with combined resources. That's the fastest way to for like a generation to get wealth right there, because then we combine the resources. We put money into like trust and put money into a thing. Now, I didn't say college. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say college. And there's absolutely. I'm saying a trust. I'm saying things that you could put money into. Because this reason why I'm saying that, I'm not getting off subject here. If anybody read here, we're not getting off subject. What the Somalis was doing, they were putting all that money into their family. They come here and have a whole bunch of kids, which we not doing enough of, because everybody wants stomach.
Anchor babies, yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they doing it for a whole nother reason.
Oh yeah, the abortion clinics be popping. The abortion clinics do be popping.
I don't know. Not in their community. I don't think they unless.
I'm not saying in their community. I'm saying in ours.
And that got stopped too. To me, you can't be pro-black and be
pro. Some people use abortion as like birth control.
And that's another problem. Like, what I'm saying is, man, sometimes we might need to go back to the old school in some aspects, of, like how grandmama and them doing. Like, if you were sharecropping, I'm not saying we sharecropping. Don't get me wrong, but there is some wisdom. It's like, shit, motherfucker might have 22 kids. I'm not saying have 22 kids. Don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. But it was an.
But they were taking care of all of them.
What's up? So what?
They take care of all of them with their sharecropping.
Oh yeah. And then somebody, it might be 1, 2 of them motherfuckers going to college. They'll go to Howard, Grambling or something like that, and get a business degree and come and start some shit. Mm-hmm. Or it'll be one going to lawyer. So shit, you gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
Who was a better run? Marshall Falk is a matchup issue. Christian McCaffrey, that's scheme. That's scheme. So that answers your question. That scheme situation. Marshall Falk he just a matchup issue no matter what. So yeah, that's beside the point, Russell. We on some real shit now. But yeah, back to what I'm saying. Like there was like this what I mean. I got Hispanic friends, right? This is how they do it. Like they got a whole bunch of family members. It's gonna be some people in the dirt. That's just where it go. It's gonna be some people get in the military, end up being cop, one get the detective, and let you know what all going on. Yeah, I got Hispanic friends that's judges. They not fucking around. They got a family member owned businesses and stuff. Now everybody work at, like I said, like if one go to jail. Okay, yeah, bet. I got you. One go to jail, do a 10-year bid. He come home, he had shit. Hey, I got this exhaust shop. Come work for me. You know how we'll teach you how to do this. You ain't have to go to school for. We'll go in. We know how to certify you and everything. You come here and make this money. Keep the money circulating. You know, things we used to do. Like we used to be able to hold people down when they. I ain't say hold people down. That's the wrong term. Bring people up when they, you know, when the man get on their ass. Cause like, shit, that's one of them situations where the weight, like I use the weightlifting metaphor when it comes to our struggle, right? Jim Crow, shit, that's powerlifting. You gotta take shit serious. You gotta everything got intention. You can't fuck around. Right now we doing CrossFit. We thinking everything's smooth and easy. We just doing a whole bunch of reps and we fucking around hurt ourselves in the long run. But hey, I don't know. Yep. And they living good on motherfuckers too.
That's one thing I admired about this band. It's like it could be, and this might be a little bit of an over exaggeration, but y'all get the picture. It could be like 12, let's just say 2 or 3 families in a 2-bedroom apartment or home. You got the men getting up, going out to work. You got the women. Some of them may be working. Some of them may be sitting at home. Make sure the kids getting fed, getting to school, getting the clothes ready, you know, doing the household stuff.
Yep.
And then you start to see them slowly but surely branch off. And by the time everybody is in their own separate thing, they well off. They got their own businesses, you know, or, you know, careers.
They got something.
The kids good. They got their own home. They have something to hold on to, but you know, they like paying maybe paying $12 a piece in rent. So you know, some of them do be on food stamps. Some of them don't. But they make it work.
Oh, I know. Oh, I bet. Yeah. I believe that, Russell. I believe that. So, like, here's the thing. What gets me to, right? Yeah. What gets me to is, you know, just like it. Like I used to date, like when TJ was talking about he was dating a West Ghana chick. I used to date one too, Ashanti clan. You know, she was part of Ashanti and everything. And like, it ain't about money to them. It's about status. Like you could make pennies on dollar being a manager somewhere. They'll hold you way more in high regard because they look at your status instead of your money. That's a different way of thinking, right? Because like if it ain't, we on the DJ Quick. It ain't making dollars. It ain't make sense type shit. Hey, I don't want all this responsibility. Right. Responsibility and not getting paid for that responsibility. It ain't making sense to us. But to them, it makes sense to them because like they like that status. It kind of tell you, man, like the history. It actually kind of snitch on them a little bit if you think about it, because like how we got here. Yeah, they got that status. I did a little bit, man. I was a knucklehead though. I ain't gonna front with you, man. I was a front. I my red dicky still in the closet, Russell. I keep at that. We keep at that.
Red dicky.
Yeah, shit. I mean, most of my family either went there or ODY, man. I ain't gonna front with you. Russ know what I'm talking about. So yeah, but like in general though, like that's what like that got on my nerves a little bit when my family member said I was colonized. I'm like, how we on the same motherfucking side? I'm just not buying into the victim shit. I'm saying things we could do right now.
You know, sadly, it's a mind state.
Oh, I know.
Because that's what has been drilled into us, so to speak. So if you buck against that, then most of the folks that has a problem with you thinking a different way, most of that comes from them not willing to admit that they were easily swayed. A lot of it is because this is what they have been taught for years. And it has been situations proving that. They like, no, that's not, I'm not going to lie to myself and say that that's never going to happen. But two things can be true at once. You have successful Black kids out here that is actually out here doing it.
Yep.
And they like, they're not experiencing what you went through. That's true. There's a lot of people that have experienced what you've gone through, but refuse to stay there.
Yeah.
They came up out of that.
It's about how.
But they rather argue you down and say, well, that was a special case. Mm-hmm.
Man, think about this too. Even when we lived in the hood, we still had motherfuckers still had intact families. You know what I'm saying? Mom and daddy was still around for a lot of that time until the late 80s to keep it a buck. You know what I mean? It was just it's just my problem with the whole idea, like the whole idea of pro-Black, because when you actually talk about some pro-Black shit, what's up? You laughing, Russell?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man. Eastside shit, man. Hey, I think I want to say I think KB met one of the old coaches I used to have back in, because he coached in the McDonald's All-American game. But that's another story. You know, I wasn't a hoop, I was a football player, but like. That might be, it sounds familiar, but that might be before my time. I ain't say before my time. Like I heard that name before. It might be a little bit above my time. It might be one of the early 90 cats. I know my brother might know him. But hey, we get off subject. Let's talk about this Somali shit.
Centers getting money from the government, but there's no kids.
No kids. Never had any of them. They're all fraught with violations, and even though they have these violations, they're still in operation and they're still getting money. And it's millions of dollars for every one of them every year.
And who's getting the money? And where are they getting the money from?
So we have a thing called CCAP. It's a blend of federal and state money. The bottom line is it's taxpayer money, so it's state money and it's federal money. And the problem is the people at the state of Minnesota are the ones writing the checks. This is kind of the maddening thing, is you have daycare, so you have adult daycare, and then you have child care.
Ooh,
and then you have health care. And a lot of these same names keep coming up on all.
Hey, I don't care. Let's keep it a buck. Let's say let's say the homies from 8th Street, Bug and them ran this operation. What's gonna happen? Shout out to Bug.
Not Bug.
Ain't no dissing them, but
Bug would have been in jail.
But he doing 400 years.
Yeah.
Superman. That's taxpayer money.
Okay, like. Yeah, he was been gone up under the jail.
A congresswoman got popped over this. Allegedly, I think I snapped.
Yeah. Adult daycare. You know they can get home if they swear down they running one of those.
Man, Phoenix, think about this too. Can you imagine any blood set, Crip set? What's up, JJ? Shout out to JJ. Any blood set, any Crip set, any GDB. Oh yeah, my bad. Any hood set, any shit. You could talk about power, CBI, and all them motherfuckers. If they had this type of operation, first of all, you had this type of operation. Are you selling drugs? Hell no. Why?
Honey, they started the WIC program, and the FBI was on that ass. Okay, like they were actually helping people. Okay, like they had tents set up, giving out food and stuff for kids to have, and God, I so miss my old neighborhood, but and it was being filmed and everything, and they sent the FBI after their ass. Making sure the kids get to school safely. They walking them back and forth.
Read the shit. I think she's doing time though.
Is that in vertical?
Both on both sides.
Not the Somali and brick lady. Oh, you know what? I hope they do.
Yep.
Stop it.
Yeah, they're finessing. And then they want to cry about campaign finance reform. Yeah, they're full of shit, man. That's read.
All of these different types of businesses. And then, of course, we have the transportation. And a lot of those same names appear, a lot of the same addresses. There's one building that has 14 Somali healthcare companies at the same address. There's another building in St. Paul that has 22 Somali healthcare businesses at the same address.
Hey man, I'm keep it a buck. Suge Knight did this. He's gonna be there with him and Larry Hoover. Gonna be right in the same cell together. Man,
for real.
They would have put us back in slavery over this shit. They was like, "Oh, y'all going back? Y'all, hey."
This is what happens when we free.
Nah, they say, nah. We doing a redo, man. Y'all don't know how to act. Y'all stealing our money. You know, hey, get back in that field.
Mm-hmm.
They would have did that. And nothing we could have done about it.
That's what I'm saying. This is what happened when we freed you niggas. Y'all got to go.
They get away with a whole.
That's bad.
Hey, this might be worse than Epstein. And let me make my argument on that, right? Epstein they had an operation. They were doing filming motherfuckers getting power over that, right? It's still messed up. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
This is active blatant money laundering to the highest degree. Allegedly.
You're not lying. You're not lying. That is money laundering.
This is actually keeping folks that's homeless that need help from getting their help. And like if you go look at our deficit, right? Real talk. Most of our deficit is based off of entitlement spending. People don't know that. The entitlement spending, and I believe the trade deficit, where we don't have that much of a trade deficit anymore. Thanks to what the new
right.
policies. But that's most in unfunded liabilities. That's what they call unfunded liabilities. Like a lot of these little pet projects that got funded, but yeah, you're right. But like Epstein, that's really just the rich and famous and like the influential. And you could say that's like a power. What would you call it? One of power. What's the word for it? He was blackmail to get power type thing. Influence game. What they'll call, like if you're doing geopolitics, they'll call it soft power. This is not. It's a thing called hard power. Hard power is like your military. You going to go invade and take over. Take over a place. Soft power is when you're doing the influence war, the info war type shit. Man, Russell, I ain't gonna lie to you. I heard it, but I don't know if I believe that much right now, because like right now, there's an influence war in hip hop between like 50, Diddy, and because Diddy Suge don't get along, so that could be one of them plays where they trying to like he's trying to knock this person down to keep eyes off his shit, because there's a lot of stuff going on. So I keep that right there.
Yeah, so, what's funny about that though? He actually did a whole video of telling Diddy how to survive. while he in prison.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, man. All right.
And the government knows about this.
The government knows they're writing the checks.
Before he went.
Yeah, the Democrats over there just writing the checks.
Mm-hmm.
What has happened is that the Somali community is a very closed community. They will not speak to anyone outside the community and talk about what's going on.
Yeah, I saw that too, Russell. JJ, you know, you got, it's a college, man. Real talk. If here's the thing. This is the weirdest thing. If you ever notice, even in a down economy, have college
they make excuses so we can't get that.
What's up? What you said, Phoenix?
I said they come up with every excuse why we can't get free healthcare or college.
Personally, I don't want free healthcare because free healthcare, everything got price. I want affordable healthcare, and how you get affordable healthcare?
Cheap healthcare here, right?
You see what I'm saying? Like healthcare should not be this much. A lot of the price of healthcare is regulation, and we basically paying the doctor's insurance. It's kind of for what it is. That's basically the whole idea of the healthcare thing. You paying because doctors got high ass insurance
for his malpractice.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you pay. That's what you're paying, and they constantly got to go back to school for this little research thing. And they always got to do that shit. It's an ongoing process. So you paying for all that when you go to the doctor. You know, even if you going if you have a cold or some shit. But to JJ's point, a lot of that money, it makes you think, right? Because on the Republican side, right, they got oil money like left and right all over the place. Or they got like industry money from like oil, steel, coal, all that stuff. They got that type of money. Foreman, they got that type of money over there because that's big money type shit, right? In Foreman. Yeah, you're right, JJ. So the left pretty much used to have, they barely got Silicon Valley anymore because like they kind of, how can I say this? They kind of abuse that relationship a little bit. That's why we could talk freely on YouTube now, if you ain't noticed. You know, to a point. So it's like it's a mixed bag with that. Yeah, it's a mixed bag with that. And they got entertainment. They do have entertainment because partially of the Epstein situation, because don't think Epstein was the only dude doing it. I mean, we see Diddy. It might be about 10 to 100 of them motherfuckers that's doing the Epstein stuff we don't know about. Like right now, who's playing the industry parties? We probably don't even know the name. You think they just quit doing industry parties when
I don't
Diddy
think we supposed to.
You see what I'm saying?
Heck no. But Diddy wasn't the only one throwing the industry parties. His was just more notorious because he was always throwing.
All in the videos.
Like he'll throw them on a yacht, he'll throw them on an island, he'll throw them in New York, he'll throw them in Miami. Like he's always throwing a party. I think every year between him and Clive Davis, they do Grammy party. Every year around the same time, he's doing a certain party on a yacht. He's doing all white parties. Like his was the most notorious. Hell, for some reason, you hear so much about Diddy parties, but you don't hear about the parties that Adam Sandler is throwing. You didn't hear about the parties that Ellen was throwing. You didn't hear about hell. I believe there's still parties going on at the. It just is what it is.
I mean, and now they got a whole new type of Hollywood because you got the Twitch cats that's coming up and shit. They have content houses and it goes that shit. You gotta think about it like Yeah. I mean, you could blame Clive Davis for fucking over Stack Records, but that's another story.
On within the community, they vote.
Yeah.
Clive Davis shut down a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
As a block. And so when you're a politician, you're saying, look, I've got 100,000 people in Minnesota that if I do something for the community, they're going to vote for me. And that's what it's all about, is
out of Hollywood. Oh yeah, he the one that kept on the drugs too. Allegedly, I think I snapped.
Getting the votes, and then the people here in Minnesota, Minnesota nice. I'm so.
Yep. Because I mean, here's the thing. Same with like Elvis, right? You keep your client high and sign them checks. He ain't gonna question anything. He or she ain't questioning like your bad movements. And shout out. Have you ever read Bobby Brown's book? Great book, but like, you know why Bobby Brown never went super broke?
Oh, why?
So, if you don't know, Keith Sweat was his career before he became a singer and became what he became. He was a stockbroker. Yeah, Bobby Brown's book is great. It's a great book, man.
Absolutely.
You see his point of view. So he's a stockbroker, and when Bobby was going through with Whitney and everything, like he was going through being on his own because like, they were all with Teddy Riley at that time, right? Whatchcott put him on game to have like to get his deal with MCA and all that stuff, and like put him on game on a lot of that stuff. Him and like Rick James put him on game. Rick James, he credited Rick James for teaching him how to play the bass, which I didn't know Bobby Brown knew how to play the bass. I didn't know that, which is awesome because I got Apple bass. So
yeah.
But like it's real enlightening. But like, yeah, like Clive had a lot of power and shit. He had a lot of influence with the entourage of Whitney.
Yeah.
So like, it's crazy. I don't know. That's all that's alleged about him having.
He didn't even want Whitney with Bobby.
Nah, he really wanted Whitney with Michael Jackson, but like they ain't. So the plan was like Bobby and Michael Jackson was cool. They were real good friends too, and the plan was Bobby would have went with Janet Jackson because like if you remember Don't Be Cruel, that song was he kind of was representing Janet Jackson in that. So he said
that was in his story how he was doing Janet while she was with Renee.
Man, shit, man, look, Penny, hey, I don't blame Penny would have got it. I'm sorry, we poetic justice. Anyway. Man, we talking about Rhythm Nation, Janet. Man, come on, Rhythm Nation. It's all right, Janet. You know what I'm saying? Escapade, Janet. Yeah,
she was with I think she was with Renee at around that time. I think he was doing a lot of filming for her at that time too.
Yeah, but like
But they said that Joe was kind of like a colorist. He wanted his kids with light-skinned folks so that their children can be light-skinned.
And little that was.
I'm not sure how true that is. That was wrong.
It was a little Jehovah's Witness stuff.
Ooh, listen.
No offense to anybody, but that that's old school shit. That was
none of them folks were Jehovah's Witnesses.
They wasn't.
None. I think the only one that actually ended up with a Jehovah's Witness was Ruby. The rest of them?
You said they didn't actually get with one. Okay, I got you.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think any of his kids got with actual Jehovah's Witnesses except Ruby.
Could you imagine Michael Jackson getting with Whitney? Like he had a big crush on Whitney. That's documented. He's
I think Whitney fucked up when she started dating Eddie.
Eddie Murphy?
Because she was trying to date Eddie on the low. That was before he got married. So yeah.
Eddie was a little player back
then. And Michael was still semi-obsessed with Diana Ross at the time as well, because she fucked that boy.
Look, man. Yeah, I watched The Wheel on the World, that little documentary they had on Netflix. I don't blame. Hey, I don't blame Michael Jackson. Like, man, look, I just give me one more chance. Shit. Let me tell you, look, they're about to sing the songs, right? Her ass in a fucking leotard, doing splits and shit. It was middle of all these dudes. I'm like, what's going on? Hey, JJ, I'm telling you. First of all, I got family in music. That's number one. I do have family.
Well, my family is actually my cousin is Jay Dilla, but still.
Shout out to Jay Dilla,
but
man.
Still, Arsenio Hall actually, I think, asked Whitney or Eddie. I can't remember which, because he was doing our interview when Arsenio Hall show first came out. He was like, "When you leave, do you leave like a toothbrush at this person's house?" And they just started laughing.
Yeah, you know,
because Eddie and Arsenio was real.
They're real cool, you know. That's crazy.
Yeah,
man. Ooh, I'm glad you told me that. Man,
industry besties.
Hey man, we need to do. We don't have to do this on Fish Rod, man. We can get deep in this shit because I know some things, you know some. Man, God damn, I know. See, all right, JJ, man, look, you don't get it. And see, people don't know, like Detroit and Dallas too. Like number one, we like sister cities. Number one, that's what we're in Detroit, sister cities. That's what you know. That's what it is. Cause like Jerem Motors is down here, y'all. There's so many goddamn Detroit folks down here, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like, just in general, like the music industry gotta go through both cities like crazy, because like the money situation, and everybody's from fucking Texas in the music industry, damn near. Like a lot of people don't know, like he got
or
a house
Detroit.
in Austin. Oh well, yeah, he from everywhere. But hey, let's get back to the Somali shit. We talk about the music. We gotta do this. That shit. I'm actually happy. God damn.
I'm sick of that term. The people here are so afraid of being called a racist or an Islamophobe. And they're afraid of their own shadow. And I don't understand. This is our future generations are going to have to pay for all this fraud. And they just want to bury their heads in the sand and go on and just not worry about it. Tim Wall's saying there's organized crime in Minnesota. What did he do about it? Nothing. You got organized crime? What are you doing? This is the Minnesota law, which mandates that anyone who knows of fraud and is a state employee must report that fraud.
Tim Walz might be in trouble, dead ass, if they go through with what they're gonna go through. Now, the media's gonna say Trump is going after his political enemies, but I don't know about that one.
They've been saying that. The thing is, he going after everybody that went after him. Okay, that's nothing new. Number one, like, didn't y'all do that? I didn't hear Pete when Biden was going after certain people, trying to get rid of Trump before he can actually run for the next term. Nobody said boo. They trying to make the Epstein files a big deal. Them Epstein files been like the Epstein files been around for years.
Look, here's the thing. I don't keep it a buck with y'all. This is probably the tip of the iceberg on this. Like Cash said, and What up, Selena? Hey, I sent you the link. I know you want to come up and talk about this. This is a bad situation. But Bundy and them need a win. This, to me, this is bigger than Epstein because like everybody knew. I mean, Epstein until you clear the whole 4,500 pardons. What Shakai did, you probably can't do nothing with the Epstein list if he even came in. You feel me?
No, you can't.
And that's just
they're just using it as a distraction.
But this shit, because this just not in Minnesota. This is like a ongoing thing. Because like makes you think. Yep. Facts, JJ.
Yeah.
It's Minnesota Statute 3.971, Subdivision 9. Not only that, but Walls is also guilty of misconduct of a public employee. When I look at the world as a whole and I look at fraud, the Twin Cities is ground zero. The fraud is worse here than anywhere else ever in history.
And the thing about that too is nobody would think Minnesota be dirty that way. You know what I mean?
I guess I'm not surprised. I would say that I'm not surprised. Like as far as certain things going on in this world, yeah, how like, they did Prince just to get his masters. Yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Oh no, JJ. That goes without saying. And I just got truth. They dirty business. California is in the how they do regulations there. That's how they run that operation. Like if you're gonna be what's up in Chicago, if you're gonna be a mobster, like you know how the old school mob shit. You taking trash. They want to cut out of that shit. They want cutting everything going on in the city.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? California take that to another level. They like, well, shit, we got this we got environmental regulatory board and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't build no house right now until you put money in our pocket. Like even think about like the car inspection shit, right? Like usually a lot of states just want to know, hey, is your car, not just running bad and everything. It wants to make sure your car running good so it can regulate the pollution. I get that. Shit, California won't go about 20 steps past that. And shit, you gotta have this, you gotta have that, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. You damn near spend $1,000 on your car for basically nothing. It's still gonna run the same.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's just a dirty game, and like they always play on black folks' emotion and get us to be over here. They and see what's the dirty thing. They'll sit up and have a bad police situation, get us all fucking worked up, ready to go. Beat Malcolm Martin, fucking Malcolm Martin, fucking Huey, and Bobby Seale and everybody, the whole nine. And, have y'all look like Angela Davis out here. Get us all huffing puffing, putting black squares on our fucking Twitter pages and shit. And shit. Then when the smoke clear, shit, our taxes are raised up the roof because we got.
Yeah, we still ain't getting nothing out of all that marching.
Yeah, we ain't getting nothing out of that. Shit, hell, they ain't going to live in the hood. They ain't living in. You don't have no community sitting on Paru Street, bang by. Let me shut up. Somewhere else. Where the Crenshaw, where the new Crenshaw Center for BLM at?
Anywhere.
that kind of
BLM still exists.
Shit, I don't know. Allegedly, I think I don't know where they at. But they'll call us colonized because we don't want to do what they say we need to do. Russell, yep.
We're gonna go confront these people. We're gonna go to these daycare centers. We're gonna see what's actually happening.
Okay, so we have to be careful because these people are very violent. They're exceptionally violent.
Now, with all of David's evidence, we headed out to the streets of Minneapolis to see how much fraud we can uncover in one. Where are we going now?
We're going to a place called Mako Child Care, which actually has another child care registered at the same address called Mini Child Care Center.
So we should see lots of children if there's this child care center, especially if there's two.
The two of them combined are licensed for 120.
And how much money have these child care centers received?
None of those vans have moved in 6 months. None of them. In 2020, one of them received 1.3 million. In 2021, they got 987,000. In 2020,
Jay Dilla is one of the most influential hip hop producers of all time. Yeah, put respect on Jay Dilla's name.
He started off as a DJ.
I'm saying hip hop.
Yeah, I know. I was there from the beginning.
I know. Don't be telling your age, girl. You young at heart, nigga. God damn.
He's my literal cousin. He's my literal cousin. He produced for Tribe Called Quest, Q-Tip when he went solo. He did some work with Questlove. A lot of New York hip hop artists.
Slum Village. He did Slum Village, right?
Yeah. Busta Rhymes. Yeah, Slum Village. Yeah, they was the homies because they was from Detroit. Yeah. He produced the hell out of them along with Kanye.
Did he do a lot of neo soul
work over the years?
He did a lot of neo soul. He did a couple neo soul tracks.
Erykah Badu.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the connection.
Erykah Badu. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Miss Fat Belly, man. Shout out to her on X. Still holding, man.
Fat Baby Bella.
Man, yeah, man. But when she followed me, when I was really in that black Twitter shit. She followed me, boy. That was made my motherfucking day. I ain't gonna lie to you. Couldn't tell me shit.
Right.
I was like, man, Erykah Badu, man, Window seat following me. What the fuck you talking about? Call Tyrone.
And then it's like, it's social media. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Why are y'all shocked?
I was hard on it. I was a car carrier member of Black Twitter, boy. Shit.
Yeah, me too. And then Twitter got on my daggone nerves.
I ain't gonna lie. You probably flirted with me on Black Twitter. You
after a while.
You ever Phoenix? You probably flirted with me. Didn't know. I was out there, boy. Let's stop. All right.
They got 714,000. That's
Oh, another thing, like
Jay Dilla is my actual cousin.
Yeah, my cousin's married in one of my in-laws is related to Spice One. Not Spice One, my bad, not Spice One. Tech Nine. Spice One is actually kind of that's a whole nother story. But like Tech Nine, because like he moved up to for General Motors shit. Moved up there to Missouri, right? Or no, Kansas City. Yeah, Kansas City, Missouri, right? And fucked around and got with a chick up there. And she was keen to Tech Nine and shit. And man, that shit crazy. Like a lot of hip hop, man, people don't know, like, especially for where shit, the twins from Whispers, they from here. I told you know about Slop. Sylvester from Slide from the Family Stone. They started here. Up there in Denton.
I believe it.
Fucking Young MC. What was it, Young MC? Yeah, he from Flint. He lived here in Flint, right? Am I tripping? MC Breed. MC Breed, my bad, not Young MC. MC Breed.
MC Breed is from Flint, yeah.
Yeah, but he lived here for a minute too. So like he got connect. He lived on the South Side.
JJ.
Last I have for that one.
I will.
And then the other one, 1.604 million in fiscal year 2025. Fiscal year 2024.
First off, Selena, this Phoenix fault right here. We talking about music. This Phoenix fault.
About 800,000, and in fiscal year 2023, they got $904,059. this place right here. Yes.
We're outside of it.
Well, this is actually 2 daycares are registered here. One of them is Mako, which you see on this sign. The other one is Mini Child Care Center. And between the two of these child care centers, they're pulling in about $3 million a year. And there are no children. Every facility as you go to, the windows will be blocked out so you can't see in. There's nobody here. You won't see a single child at any of these facilities.
There are indeed no windows. All the windows are blacked out right here. All right, let's go in.
No.
And the child care center is locked. Should we ring the doorbell?
Yeah.
Try to get in, rang the doorbell. Nobody showed up. They're open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. it says here on their sign, yet there's absolutely nobody here. And this building here, right here, has generated millions of dollars, and it seems like business isn't even open right now, and it's a weekday. And if this was a...
All right, I got an update on that. Hold up, let me see if I can find it. Let's see. No, that's not the right one. Never mind, it's another one. So what you think about that?
I'm not shocked. This is what happens when you let others in your home. Hell, like it's folks now that has to evict folks where they had signed up for Airbnb for like a week or a couple days, and then them folks became squatters in their home. So I'm not surprised. They came over here illegally. I am leaning to believe that they came over here on some fraud shit, so it's not shocking that they doing some fraud shit.
I think this...
They didn't come over here through the proper channels, and they're allowed to do these things.
So do you remember the history of why a lot of Somalis came here? The whole Black Hawk Down situation. So if y'all, to refresh our memory, when Black Hawk Down happened, oh yeah. That's a good. I support that. Anyway, what I believe is Slick Willie made a deal. Made a deal with. No, hear me out. Because a lot of Somali, they started coming down here right after Black Hawk Down, right? And that was such a bad thing. And like we quit talking about Somalia after that. So that was like an open door. Cause like I remember, cause like have you ever? I remember working at Nokia back in the gap, like when I was going to school a little bit and had to get a little temporary job. You know how you don't a little temporary job. The Nokia had a factory here, and I was working. It was a Somalian there. Like he was just talking bad about the U.S. I'm just like, I asked him, why are you here if you don't like it? Why are you here? But the thing is, they was in the Civil War, and a lot of them cats went over here. They had a mission to do something like this because they actually do not like a lot of these people folks that's doing this. Actually, do not like this country because like doing Black Hawk Down, shit to save our soldiers. Hey, you saw the movie. That's the movie. Imagine what happened in real life. Yeah. They had probably wholesale.
Most movies are made from real life, just like The Simpsons.
I mean, to get our soldiers out of it, they probably had to mow down a lot of folks because like it was just chaos. Oh shit, Russell, crazy. But you know what I mean? It had to be.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
They do not. Selena is 100% right. They do not like us, and we have to be very, very careful on like.
Oh, absolutely.
Claiming folks, you know what I mean? It's the truth. But all right, let's get back to the video. You unless you got something else, I'll be quiet.
No, I'm just saying that the foreigners they don't like Americans. Like if you actually listen to the new mayor of New York's victory speech, you would see that they don't. I believe the state of New York went out ass backwards on that. As far as everything that has happened over the years, like I don't see how Madonna got in office at all.
Have you heard what's going on in the real estate market up there?
A lot of companies are leaving before he takes the oath of office.
You have that, and then you have I found this out. Shout out to PBD podcast, Pastor Bet David. I did not know that the real estate market in Buffalo is crazy right now.
Yeah,
that's telling because I mean, much love to Buffalo and all that stuff, but do you know how much it snows in Buffalo?
No. Thank God.
Like, you know what I mean? Y'all snow a lot, but Buffalo's another level because it's right on.
Yeah, that's why I said thank God.
The lake is on the west side of them. That's another level. When your lake is right on the west side of you, and the jet stream going there, you're gonna have a lake effect snow. That's where that is. But you know what I mean? So all them folks, they either moving down here, Florida, whatever the usual spots. But like they getting a lot for their money moving up to Buffalo, which is crazy because it makes sense if you think about it. Like if you don't want to leave the state, right? If you don't want to leave the state,
yep,
and you're working remote anyway, and like I think Buffalo, your average house in Buffalo, because nobody want to live in Buffalo because of snow and everything, it's gonna be less than it. Like it's just gonna be like Cleveland. Who really want to just go move to Cleveland unless you got business in Cleveland? Or even Detroit, just because of what happened with the crime and everything, right? You know, that type of stuff. Like you can get pretty much affordable houses in there if you like you know people, you know how to deal with the situation. But Buffalo, like nobody want to live in Buffalo unless you know what's going on in Buffalo. But it's a mass exodus right now. It's crazy. Buffalo's like the suburbs of Buffalo, like Ocean Park, I know that might end up becoming one of the fastest growing cities in America in the next couple years. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I believe it.
So let's talk about the Somali thing. We went on New York shit.
Daycare center, it wouldn't just be in some industrialized building. There would be maybe like a playground or something outside, or
there's no play area for the kids. So where are the kids? Where's anybody? How can there be nobody here? And it's like this every single day. I've never seen a single child here. In 9 years, I've never seen a single child at this building. Right there.
Oh, then now it looks like we already got the Somalis coming through.
Yeah, they're coming. The word's out.
Hello, is this your daycare?
No. Can you tell us why there are no children? Have you ever seen children at this child care center?
Doesn't know if she's ever seen a child here. All right, let's go to the next location. Now we're going to the next daycare center. How much money has this one generated?
This one, in fiscal year 2025, $1,042,059.
These niggas eat.
In fiscal year 2024, $1,059,078. And in fiscal year 2023, $727,336.
This next one is literally one block away, and this one's also generated nearly $3 million in the past few years. Let's see if there's any children. Let's see if any of the buildings are open. Here we go. All right, we've arrived to ABC Learning Center. All the windows are blacked out.
David,
let's see if anybody is here.
Shit.
This door is locked.
This facility is like,
you know, have you noticed they got the old COVID stuff remain the distance stuff.
Yep.
That's crazy. They still got that up there. That means nobody been to that bitch.
Since for 40 children.
True that.
0 children. I've come by this place 100 times. I've never seen a child here, ever. The only thing I've ever seen is someone standing outside smoking.
What's crazy about this is that last day.
Let me see something real quick. Oh, that's it.
Daycare center is that green building right there. And the other daycare center right now is right here. These buildings should be operating.
So you got daycare. You don't got no, I mean, I understand Minnesota's cold like that, but no playground, anything like that? That's weird.
You would think.
Hey, these motherfuckers finessing out of the government like crazy. It's crazy, man.
As they're receiving literally millions of dollars. I knocked on the door, and to my surprise, somebody actually answered the door.
Here we got
hello?
action.
Can we speak? I would like to check a child in the daycare. Can I speak to a manager? Where can I get paperwork to file for my son? I wanted to put my son Joey in daycare. And after a few questions, the lady went silent. Looks like little Joey Shirley ain't going to daycare here. And now where are we going?
Now we're going to...
Okay, you at a daycare and somebody say, hey, I want to enroll my kid in your daycare, and you say...
And they said, why?
Why? Boy, they ought to be ashamed of themselves, man. That's crazy.
That motherfucker said, why?
Shit.
Sweet Angel Child Care.
This is a daycare and I need help?
Yeah, I mean... I don't know, man.
In the middle of a strip mall here inside of this.
And folks gonna call them racist, too. I got a story that they saying white supremacists did this. Dead ass serious.
The thing is, like, here's the thing. Again, Trump was deporting everybody, but for some reason they would like to highlight those of color. If you are over here illegally, he didn't put a color on it. Shit. Like, you're literally here illegally. It is not our fault that you're Colombian, Dominican, Mexican. The only ones that really have a pass is the Puerto Ricans because they are American territory.
Yeah,
it is not our fault that you're Nigerian or Somalian or whatever other. If you here illegally as an Italian, you had to go.
Yep.
But I guess they'll say that's color because they olive skin. They not all the way white or whatever the excuse may be.
They got a little bit of us in them, you know, if you know the history.
Well, according to Italian men, I'm not gonna even finish that statement, but still.
Yeah, they hate that shit. They hate that shit.
It's like you can't make it a racial thing. Regardless, you're here illegally.
Yep.
Neighborhood.
In fiscal year 2025, this facility, which has its license for 74 kids, was paid $1.26 million in tax money. And there are no kids, and all the facilities are the same way.
Selena.
All of them.
Let's see if anyone opens.
Hello, Selena.
Once again, I try to find a spot for my son Joey, and they would not open the door. I want to put my son Joey in daycare. Cuz I need a spot to put my son Joey.
Yes.
Is this your daycare center?
No, what's happened?
I just want to put a child in daycare, but all the daycare centers seem to be closed. No one's opening the doors.
You work here?
I was, yeah. What's happened?
Where are the kids?
Yeah.
It says it's licensed for 74 children. Right here, state of Minnesota. Where are the kids? They got paid $1.26 million in fiscal year 2025. It says they have a capacity for 74 children.
When?
Where are the kids? Right here. State of Minnesota website. You work here and you don't know?
I don't know. I was there before. I don't know what's going on.
Were there any kids when you worked here?
He's there. Kids there.
How many?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
You worked here. Okay, well, then you're not of any help.
Can I put my son in a daycare here?
No, I don't know.
Can I speak to someone?
No, I don't know.
No?
Man,
Yeah, I would like to see if I can put my son...
But I don't speak English.
Yeah, you better start speaking that. Well, I don't even know they language. What is Somali language? What they call? I forgot.
Do they speak Arabic? Because you know they swear they Arabs. They not black. Although Arabs are black, but still, yeah, they say they Arabs. So I think it might be Arabic.
Question. I should ask the AI. It's Somali. Yeah. Basic. They're basic. Got the same
Arabic.
They said Somali is a member of the Cushic branch, which is the Kush Empire. If you know that. That's basically all Ethiopia and Somalia and what's it?
Yep, JJ say Arabic or Somali.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. A little Farsi too, man, because they ride around all that shit.
Joey here.
Who's your son, Joey?
Yeah.
My son Joey. Can I check out daycare center?
I'm not my son. No. You're a liar. I'm the owner.
Do you put your kid here in this daycare?
No.
There is one child in there. Yeah, I'd like to know if this is a legit business.
Me, I'm scared of you too. How come I explain everything?
You're scared of me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of your curry.
Because of my color. You said you're scared of me because of my color.
That's weird to say.
Listen.
Help me on this.
He probably said, "I'm scared of you because of your color, because the white man gonna come over here and fuck up everything." So yeah, they listen to y'all.
JJ crazy. I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna repeat that. I'm not gonna get flagged for anything.
What her hair said.
I need what damn D got. my words are
my thoughts are not your thoughts.
Yeah, I like this.
Shit.
That part, I ain't saying nothing about that. Hell nah.
That make you a racist?
Yeah, no.
But
no.
You said you're scared of me because of my color.
I'm not saying you're racist.
You said you're scared of me because of my color. That makes you a racist. So right now they're all getting mad because he's showing the paperwork of this business being registered as a business. 74 children, no children. We saw one.
You see people that's gathering too slightly. You see that? Y'all better make a move.
Child when the lady opened up the door.
So
but now they're all getting mad.
What was this money spent on? 1.26 million. What was that money spent on? There aren't any kids.
Ask the owner and the kids.
Well, then why are you talking for the owner if you're telling me to talk to the owner?
I'm sorry. I'm not understand what you're talking about.
Do you have a child here?
No.
Does anybody?
No.
Where are the 74 kids? Did you lose them?
This don't look good, Phoenix. You hear me? This don't look good. You there, Phoenix? Oh shit. Yeah.
Did you lose these kids?
My bad, I was on mute.
Yeah, I noticed.
I was on mute.
This ain't looking good, man. For real.
But you just proved my point. I said that's why she said she was scared of him because of his color. You fucking shit up. Like, how you lose 74 kids? You ain't got one of them kids. Like, can't one of them shoot out right quick?
Man, shit crazy, man.
You a home daycare facility, and where's the aggression coming from? Because he asked to put his kid in a daycare.
Man, have you ever shined a light on a possum? Well, what they do when you shine a light on them?
Run. Possums.
You saw that? You remember that skunk when they shine a light on that skunk?
Man,
what was he doing? Stumping, right?
Biting.
Stumping and biting. There you go.
Do I need to call someone? Do I need to issue an Amber Alert for missing children? Are these children missing?
That one kid right there.
It's not my business that children are missing. 74 infants and toddlers, preschool.
That could be one of their damn kids.
The proof's right there. There's no children anywhere.
It's not your business.
I think we're moving on to the next location.
Yeah, you might want to make a move.
Have a good day.
Yeah,
As
you might
we
want to
continue
make
to
a
show the blatant fraud that was taking place here in Minnesota, Somalis started following us around the city.
And now we're being followed by the Somalis. This is another daycare center. Absolutely no signage. And there's no footprints in the snow of children playing outside. $5 million within the past
5.9
2
million in 2 years.
Well, they finessing crazy. They finessing. 5 million. Ain't nobody in that. Come on, man.
But ain't nobody supposed to be mad that all their resources is going toward fraud. Do you know the IRS? How many people they brought down just for not paying taxes? None of them are paying taxes on all this shit they fraud.
Man, the feds, if don't let you become a powerful, influential person and don't pay any taxes, they gonna throw you down. Like, man, they literally
got Wesley Snipes.
That's why you stole it out my mouth. You
Blade, really?
Blade. Shit, fucking Nino Brown. They like, you Nino Brown. Hey,
they got him in the movie and in real life.
Yeah, JJ, you on it. I've been on a little bit, but man, look, I got things going on in real life, man. Matter of fact, the funeral is Saturday. Fuck on my mother-in-law. Just let you know.
Oh, condolences again.
Yeah. I want to see I might do a live with my nephew, cause like we going down there, so we drinking and stuff. We might talk about that later on. Anyway, back to the fraud shit.
0.9 million they received in 2 years. That facility right there.
And now we have a group of Somalis telling us in our vehicle right now.
From this daycare center, we headed over to the infamous Quality Learning.
All right, you see this? All right, I got. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. All right. Good.
Center, which actually spells Quality Learning Center on the outside of your sign. That's how blatant this fraud is here at this daycare.
Don't open up.
So this is Quality Learning Center. I meant to say Quality Learning Center.
Don't open up.
They said they spelt learning wrong.
Don't open up.
How do you have ice here, ma'am? I'm literally a YouTuber.
Don't open up.
Ma'am, what do you think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
Don't open up. We have ice.
And what?
Phoenix, you remember what I'm saying? The biggest problem in our country is the white liberal woman.
Yep.
Like, the white liberal woman would call the police on all our black asses if we lived in their neighborhood. You included. You look threatening.
Sad but true.
Oh man, did you watch Dave Chappelle shit?
No. I have not seen
man.
it as of yet.
Man. I like the fact that he made everybody mad and happy at the same time.
That's usually how his specials go, though.
Oh, they prodding hard. And a white liberal woman helping them out with her bitch ass. I ain't gonna say that she really been a bitch ass person right now. This is our money going to this place. They can't even spell the goddamn learning right. You could have helped them doing that. I mean,
right. Here's the thing. How you a learning center and you can't spell learning?
Man.
I got fraud written all over it right there.
What do you think about this place being licensed for 99 children?
Don't open up.
And getting $4 million over the
Open up. It's ice.
$4 million in the last 2 years.
Go away.
What do you think about that? Are you in favor?
Away.
Are you in favor of that?
Go away.
You know
You're not welcome here.
Are you-
Shame on you.
Are you in favor of $1.9 million going illegally, fraudulently to this business that has quality learning center, but can't even spell learning right on the door.
Don't open up.
Ma'am,
ain't nobody in there, girl. You ain't gotta yell.
She's probably getting a cut out of this shit too. Somebody might need to investigate her.
That's what it sounded like to me.
Hey, look, you ain't better mess up my Christmas, goddamn shit. Look,
Yes,
y'all better open this motherfucker up. Hey, make sure. She trying to go to Minnesota Viking game. She ain't hear none of we saying. So give me that taxpayer money.
That's it.
She trying to kick where Prince used to kick at. She ain't hear none about, dirty business.
Nice.
I don't care who you are. You don't belong here.
I belong here just like you belong here.
Don't open up. It's ice.
You do realize that there's supposed to be 99 children in here at this building, but there's no one here. This is a child daycare center.
There's 99 children. Paid $1.9 million this year in CCAP funding.
She don't give a damn about them kids.
They run away. Where are the children? This is state of Minnesota.
Hold up. See that? She got keys there. She probably working this motherfucker. Yeah, man, hey, somebody investigate her ass for real. Where her money going?
Why she screaming, don't open up, it's ice, and they out there literally saying we trying to figure out where the kids are, and it's $1.9 million of fraud going on in this building. Why is that not the concern? Why is she talking about this ice? Do you see him with any protective gear on? Do you see an ice truck anywhere in the vicinity?
If it was ice, they kick it through that door. They ain't fucking around.
Correct. They ain't got to worry about opening up. Do you see a tank ready to pull that motherfucker open?
But see,
they ain't got to wait on nobody to open up. They will pull that wall clean out.
My question is, she got keys. Why is she over here? You have to work there. Or adjacent.
Yeah, and I hope she ain't in charge of nobody kids, because she's well misinformed talking about it's ice. How did you come to that conclusion? Can't spell learning and don't recognize ICE officers when you see them. These kids is lost. Thank God ain't nobody in there.
And who are you?
My name's Nick Shirley, ma'am.
And who are you with?
Nick Shirley. Nick Shirley on YouTube.
Yeah, so who are you with here?
Oh, he's just been doing some research investigating the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm with Nick Shirley.
This lady, she's calling us ICE. We're just trying to put law and order.
All right.
I mean, it's icy outside, but whatever.
There you go. Bam. So, just in Minnesota Department of Treasury says it has been shut down. That's the update. It got shut down.
Oh.
So, that's the one I was.
Were they ever open?
Who knows?
Shut down in what sense? Vinny been killing the hell out these comments, though.
Man, you know what? I'm tempted to call this number. I am very tempted to call this number. You know what? I'm feeling petty tonight.
Oh Lord. They closed.
Let's see.
Please leave your message for 612.
They shut that
Listen,
down.
the fact that that's the message, that shit was never a business. There ain't nowhere in hell.
Yeah, it should have had like a hotline. Hey, Espanol, whatever. You know what I mean?
Thank you for calling Quality Learning Center.
Yeah.
Not kids who can't read good. Look, y'all fuck this shit.
Oh, what up, cut? What up, cut? Oh, who knows, Jeannie? I don't know.
You know what? You know what?
I called the motherfucker.
I just paid that shit attention.
I called him. He went to a cell phone voicemail. We already know what time it is. Boy, it'd be funny if they call me back. Oh, they call me back. I'm like, hey, man, can my kids go? I ain't my hell no. My kids know how to read. They gonna laugh at that shit.
Okay. Quality Learning Center for kids who can't read good.
Man,
I would never send my child there.
Hold up. I thought it was painted on there. I was like, you painted Learning on there?
Learning, not learning, learning.
Let's see.
And instead of saying to improve children's reading, it said for kids who can't read good. Are we serious?
Hold up. Let's look at the grammar errors. Why you got the KWCRG capitalized?
I don't know.
You're gonna have all of them capitalized. Why you got the F capitalized?
Now you could have even said tutoring facility. You put for kids who can't read. I'm done. Next.
Oh shit. Oh man, it took me out. It's a lot. Quality Learning Center. Oh my god. Hey,
I'm so pissed off.
Is this where
even if that was a legit ass business, that would not be a place my children will ever go. Just from the sign alone.
Hey, you're not on your phone, are you? Or you're on your phone or your laptop?
I'm on my phone.
Goddamn. I think we need to call one more time. Let's make sure.
No, we don't. No, the hell we don't. I'm not even sure they know how to answer a damn phone.
Oh shit. Oh my god. The Learning. What are you learning?
Mm-hmm.
You lear? Hey. Oh man, the jokes is right itself.
The only thing I know that leer is a goddamn jet.
So would you say this is another version of Lorian School?
Listen. That's probably who the hell running this shit.
Oh shit. Yeah. Oh. They gonna turn this phone. They got the phone number out there too. Man, they gonna turn that shit off. All right, we gotta go back. All right, we good? Composure good?
I'm good. Next.
Order back in the streets.
That shit pissing me off.
Get rid of all the fraud. Have you ever seen children at that daycare center right there?
Where?
Yeah, it's right there. It says the child. You've never seen daycare.
I don't see anybody in there.
We're going to educate you on something. So what do you think about this daycare center? They spelled learning wrong. They've received over $1.9 million this year alone, and they're supposed to have 99 children here.
I don't see it.
Have you ever seen any children here?
None at all. None.
This year they got 1.9 million. Last year they got 1.5 million of your tax money for my children. We just want to know where are the kids?
Right.
Where are the children?
I don't see them. I've been here since 2017. I haven't seen anybody like
Never
that
seen
here.
a child here.
No.
Boy,
So you've never seen a child here for 8 years?
Nope, not at all.
And how does that make you feel knowing that this place is receiving $1.9 million?
Disgusting. I mean, what the hell? They stealing the money. That's a federal grant too. That's, if they get caught for that's a federal offense. I know I studied law.
And do you think Tim Walz should go to jail for all the fraud that he's enabled here in his state?
That's him doing this? Well, heck yeah. He's got to be held accountable for this. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason what's going on here. It's simple. It's nothing there. It's a parking lot.
And look, they even spelled learning wrong on their sign for a place that's supposed to be educating children.
That's crazy. I mean, who?
It's just, the joke is right, so.
Man. That's just fucking ridiculous.
You know what? I'm tempted to make that like an overlay from when stupid people come on the panel if they ever happen.
Listen,
I might do that. I'm feeling real petty tonight.
Well, who runs it? Who supposedly runs it?
Somalians.
I might make that a thumbnail for a nerdish show. It's a lot of creativity just coming out, man.
Oh my god! Well, where? Yeah, it's just I've never seen nobody here at all.
So how long have you been living here?
Since 2017.
You've never seen a single child walk in that building?
No, not at all.
So this daycare center is literally just a place to traffic money. $1.9 million just this year alone. And this guy's been living here for 8 years and has never seen a single child walk through those doors. There's no windows either.
No.
And
so if you want to have a daycare, you should have windows. That's like part of the thing, because like natural light, the whole nine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not very green. You know, they worry about everybody being green and being environment. What you should have fucking windows for, I don't know, natural light, so you don't have to run electricity so much, even though you have to do it for the code anyway. I don't know. Just thinking. Who need windows? I don't know. So, anything on this?
No, I'm so done. Once I seen that damn sign, I was through.
All right, here's some more.
Early Learning Center, and it's licensed for 90 children. And in fiscal year 2025, they received $3.6 million. In fiscal year 2024, they received $3 million. So in 2 years, they got $6.67 million, claiming they have 90 children every day of the week, 5 days.
By the way, spoiler alert, they get up to the $100 million range of all the fraud in that city alone.
Ain't that something?
But we still got homeless on the street, and we need to blame for the homeless. You and I, who make a good living, and we don't care enough. That's what they tell us. We don't care enough. The billionaires and the millionaires and billionaires don't care enough. But you got this shit going on.
I don't really listen. Everybody should look out for everybody, because the golden rule is treat those how you would like to be treated. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Now, I don't believe in doing it to the detriment of yourself, but do what you can, wherever you can. Millionaires and billionaires, even though they have what they call their what is it called? Their green something. Anyway, I used to know it by heart, but different companies.
Their stuff like that. Yeah.
No. Their pledge. I would say their green pledge. How they help the neighborhood and communities or whatever. Now, some companies do. You see them out there, keeping up with like the abandoned lots or whatever. Yeah. They'll plant a garden or whatever. But it's not enough. The homeless population has gotten out of control, mainly because after COVID, everything shot up. Like, living expenses shot up, but everything was shut down at the same damn time. And then a lot of businesses went out of closed down. But your wage still stayed the same. So now you have to move people in your house or move in with somebody else just so you can afford the cost of living. Now, fortunately, I've been hearing in the works that the real estate market is going to crash and everything's going to go either back to normal or below what it was, which would help me out tremendously. I hope that happens.
Man, right now, Hey, this setup, I'm telling you right now, let that real estate market crash in Texas. This my setup right now it look like the hood compared to what I'm about to get. Shit, I'm like this. The camera setup gonna be different. The shit. I mean, I got a good mic,
right?
But like it's shit just gonna be different, you know. I might be in a room with a strip pole in the behind, you know. And, you know, my wife might be in the spirit. Shit, goddamn.
I have said for the past couple years, I might have to dust off my clear heels. This some bullshit.
Man, I ain't even hear nothing about that. Now I got visions. I don't need hearing that, man. I ain't been to strip club since Me Too, man. They start starting.
I ain't been one of them in forever.
I like, man. When I heard that was storing niggas, man, saying, "Hey, you did this." I can't even be in that no more. It used to be fun. Y'all want cases. Hell no.
You get Me Too'd in a strip club like that. Dog, do you know what you do for a living, boo boo?
It trips me out, man. Like, man, I love my family, man. I love my family.
You can't be no punk bitch in no damn strip club. Like that shit don't go together.
Hear me out, Phoenix. I love my family, man. And I was a little disappointed when Trump was got caught on that hot mic talking about what women, you know, the grandma pussy thing, man. I had some cousins that you know, they was in the life a little bit, was offended by that. And I'm like, look, I want to tell them, look, Kim, folks, I love you, but I know, because this is the deal. I'm like, hey, if I'm coming to your establishment to go, you know, partake in your friends, I'll keep it 100. You don't need to be there. I'm not trying to see what you're doing.
I have a question. on that. Like, because Trump, let's be real, is a billionaire. Okay, he was doing models and others for a very, very long time.
Yep.
When he was grabbing them hoochies by the coochie, which one of them came to the forefront and said, "I don't like that"? Now, I know all about the sexual assault cases or whatever. That's for the courts to sort out. I don't know the details of all that stuff. But, like, if one come out and then the other 20 come out with the same story, 9 times out of 10, they was fed that story and they lying. For me personally, y'all ain't got to agree. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because the predator don't do the same thing every time. Let's just be real.
Yeah,
he has his signature, but he's not going to do the same thing because it's going to get boring. He's in it for the excitement.
Yeah, it's a power play in a lot of cases because, like, a lot of dudes that's about the strong arm, they're not really secure in their sexuality type shit or they status in life, so that they result in doing stuff like that. To me, Trump doesn't fit that stereotype just because he's pretty secure on who he is. Like if you just sit back and listen to him, he could be self-deprecating. He ain't gonna suffer anybody dissing him. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And the thing is, like, this is what got me, because like, if a stripper get offended by that, I know for a fact. But this is when the days I was going. Shit, if you was just like chilling, not just like, you know, enjoying a little lap dance, they'll tell you to grab the motherfucker if they feeling you like that. I'm not gonna say it. Things happen like that. It's just the way it is.
Yep.
So like to me, it shouldn't. Well, it's not true. It shouldn't be any. I don't know how to say this right. Anybody minority. When y'all sisters twerk the whole 9, it goes down in the club. You notice, y'all that's regular activity at the club in some cases, and not all the time, not motherfuckers going and doing it, but sometimes the shit happen. You know what I'm talking about. Let's keep it a buck. You know, sometimes they're initiated. But like Harvey Weinstein, and the thing about Harvey Weinstein too, man, let's keep it a buck here. let's say Harvey Weinstein was like Brad Pitt or like one of these action stars, and he had that power to give a motherfucker an Oscar. Are we talking about Weinstein?
No. They did in the Me Too movement or whatever.
I'm telling you, if Harvey Weinstein didn't look the way he did, like he didn't give a fuck. He didn't take care of himself at all. Oh yeah, you're right, Russell. Like, we not talking about Me Too. if it was Brad Pitt getting motherfucking bras Oscars for taking them down through there, we're not talking about it. This is the reality of the situation. You know, he was like perfect for that predator look, because he looked like one would do that will front their power like that.
Yeah, that's true. It was feet popping back in the day. It wasn't perfect. Back in the day when Luke came out, he was talking about pop that coochie, so yeah.
And y'all partaked in that. I think what really, see, the Diddy, allegedly.
I'm going to say it was the bass. I don't give a damn. It was that beat. How it sounded thumping through them speakers, yeah, that I ain't give a damn what the hell he was talking about.
Yeah, Russell, that was some devil shit for real, because gluttony, that whole that sin, that's what that's the vibe I get from that, because how are you that rich and just not taking care of yourself, man? That's just weird to me. Like, you got nothing but to me, if you take care of yourself and you that powerful, that actually enhance your power enhance your power in a lot of ways. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
So him over like not caring about that shit, just weird. Let's get back to the subject, man. We need to do an entertainment show for real, because I could go deep in this. Like, I do an entertainment show, but like not that part,
Yeah.
These people are making just about more money than NBA athletes.
And we don't even know if they're paying taxes, but we don't know where this money is going. Is it going to terrorism? Where is it going? But it's theft, it's fraud. And the reason I'm involved is I want it to stop. I care about Minnesota. I'm doing this for the people of Minnesota. I don't make a dime off all this time I've spent on this. I put my life at risk several times, but I'm determined to see this through. Wrong.
I agree with that, Russell. I agree with that. In Hollywood in general, man, it's just a lot like, yeah.
And so was Elvis.
Here at Future Leaders Early Learning Center, this building received over $3 million. Hello, how are you? I would like to see if I could bring my son, little Joey here. Is there paperwork, or can I check out the daycare? No. Why can't I check out the daycare? Okay, but if can I get paperwork or anything to submit my son, little Joey, to come in here to daycare? We'd really like to put Joey in this daycare. We've heard great things.
Business card?
No, I would like your business card, actually.
You talk to you directly.
Okay, can I speak with somebody? Where are the children at? Are there children here today?
No.
No children.
They don't even hear nothing.
Why are there no children? Would my son, little Joey, have friends?
So hold up, let me make sure that I get this right.
I don't know what the hell the manager not being there got to do with somebody wanting to check out the facility so that they can see if they want their children in their daycare.
That if this is middle of the day, usually daycares are filled up in the middle of the day because parents going to work.
Mm-hmm.
So what she said,
you don't hear peeps coming out that damn thing.
Like my daughter's daycare shit, this is live, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, like they got if that was a legit like daycare, they got virtual tours too. Like if they don't want you don't want a random dude doing the kids coming in there, do a whole tour like that. They have a virtual tour type situation. I know that for a fact too. Usually, if you're going to go tour daycare, you probably gonna have your kid there too to like get them used to the vibes and everything, right? That's usually the play. So yeah, I can understand her being kind of apprehensive on that one. However, you should be like have like a virtual one, especially after COVID. They got especially down here, they got virtual tours everywhere. What's up, Dimple?
Hey, Dimple.
Monday might be the play every now and then. You heard me?
Friends to play with you? No friends for little Joey.
Yes, sorry.
Dang it. Well, have a great rest of your day. So little Joey would not be accepted to that daycare.
Joey's still homeless.
Joey's still looking for daycare.
And because little Joey couldn't get into a daycare,
smart therapy.
we went to an autism center, as they have been popping up everywhere as a rise of autism has occurred here in Minnesota because of the government funds that they're receiving. I tried to check my son Joey into an autism center.
Oh, another thing too, and this is not being spoke upon about that community especially, is the inbreeding, which is crazy. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, that's why most of the folks didn't bat an eye when they said, "Oh yeah, such and such married their brother for a green card." They like, "Bitch, that's normal." What, you wouldn't date your brother or marry your brother? No. Like,
absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Like even
with y'all.
Even the whole little thing they got on the hub with the industry with the stepbrother, stepsister thing. That's like still somewhat frowned upon, but like it's just like a little freaky thing. That
like no, for real. Your mindset is not to say, "Hey, bro, who do we have that's legal that I can marry right quick for a green card or citizenship?" No, she goes straight to the brother. Like, do you know how fucked up you got to be in your head?
It's the craziest thing just thinking about. Like, that's just the craziest.
That's just how fucked up and normal it is for them. Like, you don't say, "Oh, let me find an actual American citizen, like my brother's friend who gets it," or something like that. No. We going straight for the brother.
Yeah, I think it's because like Ethiopians, you don't hear that shit going down. The Ethiopian, it's the weirdest. What's going on?
But then they want to make it about color.
No, they also
it's because we black. When did you become black? Like, for the longest time, y'all wasn't black. Y'all Arab, and we need to get it right and all that stuff. And now y'all black.
You don't hear, like I said, you don't hear that in the Egyptians, because like the closest thing they would be like, they don't do that shit. They kind of like they branch out. They don't.
Egyptians find damn near everything disgusting. No, for real.
They find everything disgusting.
Damn near.
What do you mean?
Like, it's almost like they expect perfection, and anything outside of that, their mind frame of perfection. Let me just put that in. Okay. Anything outside of that, you have literally lost your rabbit ass mind in their eyes.
Oh, so they put it's kind of like how Germans are in a way. It kind of makes sense what you're saying, because like Germans, they're very pragmatic, and you got to be pretty much what it's supposed to be, or you're not it at all. Yeah, I get that, because like that's one thing. That's why like how they went into like that, the 30s and 40s. We want to get in detail. Like I'm talking about Germany, right? Germany. I'm being country here.
Love their beer though. I love their beer.
Oh, great, man! Steins, man. Our beer. Shit, they love our bourbon.
Yeah, imported beer is way better than domestic. I'm sorry.
IPAs is different. IPAs is different now.
I just had
IPAs hit different. Now, don't diss the local scene now. The mainstream stuff. Yeah, you got a point.
I like Blue Moon. That's from Georgia. I like Blue Moon, but like overall, like serious imported beers.
Hey, if we ever get viral on this motherfucker, and like, well, I can start having meetups and shit like that, like legit meetups and at places with beer is served from Texas, and your ass have to come down here and drink, you gonna be like, because hey, you hear how Bill is talking about Voodoo Range. Voodoo Range is like not like a 10-minute drive from where I'm at, like the brewery. So like, we got some drink down here now.
Now you can go to the brewery. Me and your wife going to the winery. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, look, you ever heard TX whiskey?
I was gonna say I could do a whiskey tasting.
Yeah.
I could do a tequila tasting.
So
yeah. Beer here makes you overweight. I'm just saying.
We got I believe 3 distilleries in Fort Worth right now. We got Yellow Rose. If you know, Yellow Rose is based off Yellow Rose of Texas. That little, if you know about the Yellow Rose of Texas, it was pretty much it was a high yellow slave that seduced Santa Ana. That's why we won. We real dead ass true. It's a real true story. The
I know, but the way you put it is still funny.
Yeah, she basically Beyonce lookalike went to Santa Ana, you know, put on Santa Ana. He was over there asleep, tired as hell, like goddamn, she put the soul food on him. You know what I'm saying? And Sam Houston had that shit for him, had that strap for him. So we went on, took our independence. Say fuck you, and take your ass back over that border. We ain't hearing it. That's how it went down.
It be what it be.
Remember the Alamo?
Yeah.
But anyway, they got a whiskey name after Yellow Rose of Texas, like Yellow Rose Whiskey Distillery or whatever. Then we got TX whiskey. TX whiskey. See, the funny thing about TX whiskey, I'm going off subject here because this story is pissing me off. We going on off ramp a little bit slightly, but TX whiskey is based on a known. Remember I was showing you about like Billy Ray Maddox and stuff, the old gangsters here. That one random stream. Were you there?
Mm-mm.
So it's based on a infamous golf course in Fort Worth, Glen Garden Golf Course, right? They changed that to distillery. So I went to a get together over there, man, and like I'm on the golf course, and I was telling my wife friend, I was like, "Hey, man, do you know how many people got the dime dropped on them by a cell phone call or something over here?" Because that was where all the old school gangsters used to go. You know how you used to have the old school gangsters, the ones that were wearing the hats and shit, suits and hats and shit. Uptown Saturday night motherfuckers, man.
I miss that type of shit back in the day.
Yeah. That's where they used to conduct business at, and that's why I was like, man, y'all don't know. Like a lot of people got sent for and talked to over here, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's another TX whiskey, very good. I did that. It's very good whiskey, but I would love to do a fucking meetup there. Anyway, back to Somali and shit.
We've been going to a lot of these daycare centers. We're trying to find a spot for our little boy Joey.
Same, man.
But
hold up. That like a trap, man. You see how he looking?
Hell no.
Hold up, man. Hold up. You ain't trapping for real.
It would not be accepted to that daycare.
Joey's still homeless.
Joey's still looking for daycare.
And because little Joey couldn't get into a daycare, we went to an autism center, as they have been popping up everywhere as a rise of autism has occurred here in Minnesota because of the government funds that they're receiving. I tried to check my son Joey into an autism center.
We've been going to a lot of these daycare centers. We're trying to find a spot for our little boy Joey, but we thought maybe
Sell a weed out that bitch.
Right.
Allegedly, I think I snapped.
Because he looking like, who sent you?
Who sent you, nigga? Hey, hold up, man. Hey, you like the police, man. We gotta get them. I know what that sign say, but shit. Hey, look, I don't know. We ain't open for business right now, man. You tripping. It's crazy.
You could check him in the autism center. Because none of the daycare centers are open. Yeah, and how many kids do you guys have at this autism center? Like more than 5? Probably, so you don't really know.
You gotta go, man.
What do you guys think about like the fraud that's been labeled on the autism centers here? What do you guys do think about the fraud, or how come the autism centers are popping up?
I can't answer.
What news? Are you a news reporter?
My name's Nick. We're doing a little documentary trying to find little Joey a spot to put himself in one of these centers here, because there's
So why are you asking us about
the fraud.
like that?
Yeah, because we want to make sure we're going to legit business if we're going to bring our little boy Joey here.
This is not a Joey spot.
What the fuck?
But that's a number.
Hold up. Hold up. It's not a Joey spot.
And why they... I mean... Talking about, but that's our number. Nigga, why I gotta call you when I'm standing in front of you?
Hey, this is not a Joey spot, man. Hey, you gotta get up out of here. God damn. Boy, they finessing like crazy.
There's our number. I'm standing right here. Why the hell would I leave to call you? Do you know how high gas is?
I gotta do this. Oh, I gotta do this.
Close the doors for me for a quick moment.
Oh man, I'm here. Why not your call?
Like, why? I'm supposed to leave to call you.
Oh my God.
This ain't a Joey spot. How you know? You won't even let me in to see.
All right. Oh my
You don't know Joey.
My nigga got a hoodie on, sweats.
Right.
He might got a Draco in that bitch.
And he ain't said shit until he mentioned fraud. Why the hell you asking about fraud? Why you getting so defensive? You do know there's businesses out here actually frauding. And I ain't trying to get my Joey caught up in no bullshit.
Man.
He don't need to be traumatized.
All right, we got keep on. We almost done. I don't go through the whole thing. This is just so remarkable.
But this is we can't let you guys do so.
Okay, thank you. So once again, little Joey, he can't even go to daycare, and now they won't even accept him if he has autism.
And again, no kids. Couldn't tell you how many kids they serve.
After being able to provide no evidence of them actually being an autism center in a place where a child could go, they shut the door and we headed to the next fraudulent daycare center that was just around the corner.
We're on to the next location. We're still trying to find little Joey a place to go to get some day.
All right. How many? Let me look at the population of Minnesota, Minneapolis. Let me look at this.
Boy, Prince is rolling over in his grave right now. Morris Day should be setting that shit on fire. And the time.
So
Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
So Minneapolis got not even 500,000 people. How they get all these goddamn? You got all these goddamn daycares. You only got 500,000.
Correct. And not to mention, most of those daycares, if not all, are registered under the state, which means they get, you know how single mothers or single parents period get help from the state, and they have to actually put the name of the daycare that their child is going to. How much is coming out of that and going to a daycare, or adult daycare, or even an autism center, saying that they keeping kids and they getting paid every week, every 2 weeks, however they doing it now? You know, like DHS.
Yeah, they eating. These motherfuckers eating for real.
And you mean to tell, and for some reason, if you sell food stamps to supplement your income, they will strike you with food stamp fraud. You can never in life get food stamps again, and they possibly might throw your ass in jail just because you was trying to maybe get something that you needed, like pay a light bill. You sold a couple of dollars of food stamps. But these motherfuckers can milk millions of dollars for daycare of non-existent children. And they're not even legal citizens. And nothing happens.
Better yet, let you go cross state lines and with a pound of weed or something.
Ooh.
Or I mean, cocaine. Yeah, I can make an argument. All right, maybe the fentanyl is involved or something. Okay, I can understand being harsh on that, because that could kill, that could, you know, unalive somebody. You know what I mean? But let you have more than what you're supposed to have on you going across state lines, or better yet, that's not even talking about like illicit, like a drug like that, which is not even considered like illicit drug anymore. Thanks to Trump on that one, they reclassified it. But let's say I'm a good old fashioned red-blooded Texan that like, you know, the Second Amendment, and I decide, you know, maybe, you know, I want to go Magic Man in California. You know, Six Flags Magic Man. I want to go ride some rides there, and I bring mine, you know, legally obtained this and that and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And get stopped over there. They be trying to give me a fair charge.
Mm-hmm.
They don't think I'm trafficking weapons, even though it's my own legally own weapon. But these people get to walk free and do this nonsense, and they don't even like being here. They don't even like us. They'll kiss white folks' ass to get whatever they're gonna get, but they really don't like us. They think we beneath them until they need us.
Yeah, that's true. See, that's the thing, though. Everybody denies us until they want to attach themselves to our struggle and get our sympathy. Like, oh yeah, we'll help you out, and then they get everything, and we still stuck with like folks arguing over reparations.
Yeah.
Oh, if y'all got reparations, Cadillacs will be out of business. They won't be able to mass produce it. How the fuck you know?
I'm like this.
You don't speak for every black, and why in the hell would it be wrong for anybody to want the car they dream?
So, back to the pro-black thing we were talking about earlier. I think the best way to obtain the reparation thing is we all need to get first of all, we need to get way more business minded. That means making more intact families. Like, I hear what you're saying about, we talked about this about, you know, if the family can't be intact, work it out through that way. That's good too. But the goal should be intact families, so we have the wealth to establish for the next generation. That's the best way.
I completely agree with that. But you have to have like-minded people around you in your family to actually accomplish that.
I agree.
I absolutely agree. Because I've been saying to my family, back in the day, 18, you got to get the hell up out of my house. Meanwhile, you got generational wealth building on the white side, Asian side, and everything else, because they don't get rid of their kids until their kids are married. And even then, most times, even when they're married, they still get to stay home until they are well established to branch off on their own.
That part.
We didn't pick up that. You got to get the hell up out my house.
Yeah, I mean, because like it's part of that. Like, shit, somebody probably had their kids too early. That happened a lot, so they want to live their second, college years and shit. You got a lot of that going on, or like shit. You don't, especially boys. Like shit. My situation was different because I was left things and I was already working and making, I had a career, I was doing things. So like my mama kind of leaned on me. Instead, it was reverse, which is crazy to think about it. That's crazy, ain't it? So I had to grow up. I had to grow up really fast and like peep game really fast and everything like that. So it was a little bit more on the reverse side, but like our mindset just have to change. Like the wedlock thing, having kids out of wedlock that gotta be the outlier. We gotta get it so it's the outlier, and then
well, like some people be saying, bring back shame. Do you know they monetize that single motherhood shit, like 16 and pregnant?
Oh no,
MTV did that.
And the thing
they were encouraging women to have babies and the fathers to leave.
I know, but that, like I said, that
highlighting the toxicity of it all.
That goes to what I was saying on KB's panel a while back when we were talking about Nicki Minaj and stuff. Like, love it and hate it. Like, a lot of stuff. Like I said, You Dance Salute. That was a group of black folks, and I don't know what old dude was. Was he Hawaiian or whatever? I don't know what he officially was. You know what I'm talking about? The Asian cat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's disregard that. But like, somebody in the hood was like, man, they probably smoking weed, thinking, being broke or whatever. Man, you know what we need to do? We need to make these girls dance. That's how we get paid. That's all it take. That's that little line where I just said that's all it take for a group of dudes to be like, all right, we're gonna create something that's gonna impact the culture, which they end up doing. You agree?
Yep.
So what I'm saying is like, that's the power we got as black men. Like when we like I told the story about 3 6 Mafia, right? It fucked me up seeing white girls twerk off 3 6 Mafia. But the fact of the matter is, it was a black man my cousin brought that into the school I ended up going to and got them on that. My point is, whatever we do, people follow. The thing is, we gotta understand how to monetize that so we could. That's how we win this shit. That's how we get past the generational curses, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. Overall, and then we have to start building on that wealth. See, because that's the fastest way to get the reparations. Because we build on that wealth and stuff, then we could go to the government and be like, you know what? We don't need your money. We need to be able to keep our own money. I know y'all. I see y'all doing the tariffs. I see y'all doing this. All right, give. If you give every young adult who just got married a tax, not even tax break, have their money be tax free until they establish themselves at a certain age. Let's say from 18 to like 25, 26. They live in pretty much overall tax free. That's gonna generate more wealth than just giving a fucking check of reparations. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like we gotta get in the mindset of being way more business oriented. We gotta be able to. We gotta do the Master P on them. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, all right, give me this deal. I get a certain percentage on this, and this, and I'll make it work. And then that's gonna hustle. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I want to say this: if I knew then, or if they were actually teaching all of this in school, like they should start this in elementary because it's train up a child in the way they should go, and when they get older, they should never depart from. Financial literacy should be taught as early as possible. Like you teach math. When I was going to school in math, they used money. They used the quarters, dollars, you know. We had to differentiate what money was. Okay, you go from there and learn how to save your money, how to spend your money, what to spend your money on. You know, learn the difference between your needs, your basic needs, and then your wants. You can save up for your wants, but get your needs out the way. Certain things like that. By the time you're in middle school, high school, you should be learning about stocks, LLCs, and different things of that nature. How to purchase a home. That's preparing you for life. They keep talking about the economy, but they don't teach you about the economy.
I got a question.
That way they can lie to you and say that the economy is great.
I got a question for you. Are you aware how Japanese teach their kids?
Exactly the way I just said it.
Not exactly. All right.
Okay.
This is how they do in Japan. And you can fact check me. Y'all can fact check me if y'all hear this. Before they even learn a subject, they learn how to act in the Japanese culture and everything, the cultural norms and the whole nine. They go through the whole rigmarole. They teach the kids how to properly clean, properly do this, properly follow. So then when they get to like grade 5, they version of grade 5 or whatever, when the kids in double digits or whatever age wise, then they teach them the subjects. So reason they do it that way is that if a kid's well mannered and have an understanding of how cultural norms are in 09, they'll be able to they'll go in the classroom and they'll be able to learn and take way more when they know how they're not acting upon some of the stuff that our kids will be acting upon. They already been taught.
Oh yeah, they got that type of structure because in school they teach them how to when they finish their lunch they'll wash their own dish.
Yep.
They have.
Oh, go ahead, my bad.
I was gonna say they have them cleaning up the classrooms, you know, the sweeping and taking out the garbage, all this and so forth. They learn in school and at home.
And like one of the biggest issues we have in our culture, right? Our public schools is the fact they're public. And let me explain that. When you have public schools, you got public funding. You gotta kind of cater to the least common denominator. You know, that's just the way it works. Like, so it doesn't necessarily promote the best of brightest. You gotta probably go through, but you get what I'm saying. Like, they have to factor in. All right, we're gonna have somebody that's gonna come from the worst part of society in our classroom, so we got to be able to work with them too, instead of like building everybody up to a higher standard. That makes sense? Now you got me on mute.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I went on mute.
So I think what be the best way in education, man, like if we went more market based and then you get, if you're gonna do anything with the government, some of that's the property taxes we paying and everything like that or whatever, you put that in like a savings account, like a flex spend, but with tax money to go and all right, you're gonna buy your kids' education, because like I think like per student in some districts like $38,000 per student, you know, for education or something like that. You give that in a way that your kid, you cannot spend on bullshit. You gotta spend on their education and everything like that. You'll have a way better system and way better way to cater to the student, because then you got a market base that they gotta fight and claw to have your student, so they can't bullshit around and fake the funk. But look, I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. So
this is all allegedly.
Yeah, it's allegedly. Mel Doug gonna get on my ass like, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, but I don't know what I'm talking about.
You right. You right. You were exactly right. I don't.
Selena gonna get on my ass too. Like, nah, what you talking? Nah, Selena probably agree with me. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of this. I got to show one thing. I could show the aftermath. I might have to hold this back.
Yeah, because that's still going on, and it's a lot more coming out.
Yeah, I'm gonna show one thing real quick. I'm probably gonna put a pin on this, but AI is getting crazy. This is AI.
I can believe it.
Capable of today. You can be anybody you want. You can change your clothes. You can change your face.
You can change your voice.
Whatever you want to do, you can do that. I think this is pretty cool. I think the future of acting will just be acting. No more makeup, no more sets. Who can act the best and let technology do the rest? The future will be a lot more weird than you think. This is what we're capable of today.
That's scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's fucking insane.
The fact that they're trying to get rid of humans is amazing because humans are actually agreeing with it without knowing, or they know, they can see it coming. Like, folks talking about the people that works in a fast food restaurant. Oh yeah, robots can do y'all jobs way better because y'all can't even get my fries and this and that, so forth, right? Okay, but how about those that need to support their family though? Well, those jobs are for high school kids anyway. Really? Yep. Okay, explain to me who the hell getting up at 6 a.m. to run a shift and they got to go to high school at the same damn time. Or when they close at 2 and 3 a.m. and still got to go to school the next day. Who doing that?
Yeah, ideally.
What high school kid is doing that?
Ideally, you will want early to middle college age students for them type of shifts in the high school in the afternoon thing. That's typically what you will kind of want. I do think it's a problem if like somebody past that age working out as they already got their retirement, something like that. They just need something to do to keep the blood flowing, so to speak. I hope I don't sound insensitive saying that, because like I do think that's a good starting place for somebody just getting in the workforce. I do believe that. Because like you dealing with a lot of things dynamically and stuff like that.
I don't disagree with that. That is a good place for a high school kid to start with, but it's not a job set up just for kids in high school. I don't want a high school student managing McDonald's. Like, I just don't.
No.
I don't believe that they should wake up and the first thing they do. Now, back in the day, they did used to deliver papers, but running a shift at McDonald's or Wendy's or something like that, that is not something they should do.
Yeah, because my person believe like running the shift. The oldest person should be that running shift unless you are part owner of the franchisee type situation. I think they should be more of a cutoff to like 27, 28, 29. Because the thing is, I kind of want to keep. If I'm running a fast food thing, I know this probably sound unrealistic in some cases, because like you got the country situation. You're not gonna have enough people of that age group to do that. I get that. Don't get me wrong. This is case by case. This is one of ideal situations. I would want the management to be probably. I would want that to be kind of like you doing a business apprenticeship, but get paid. That'd be something good. That'd be a good place for a manager to be, because like they trying to learn. They're gonna be eager and trying to learn how to manage something, because it's part of they fucking degree or whatever, the MBA or whatever. That makes sense.
Yeah,
But that's
the thing is, back in the day, they used to actually do college reimbursement. Some of them would encourage or even have a way for if they decided to go into the armed services. They had recruiters there, you know, to talk to them about what their experience might be like there. But they cut out all those programs, and they even had health insurance. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't even have to be on your parents' health insurance. They can get their own.
Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you about that.
Listen, a lot of shit got fucked up, but they took all that stuff out just so they can get their shareholders more of a piece of pie and do less for the actual employees that are actually running the businesses. And the thing is, you complaining about a motherfucker for getting your fries, while on their mind it's like, who gonna watch my kids while I'm on shift? I wonder what they doing. How am I gonna pay rent? Because they not paying me enough. Like, the cost of living and what they paying me is peanuts. Like, that person is stressed the fuck out, and you worried about some damn fries. And then you don't even say it kindly the first time. You want to catch the attitude. This my order all wrong. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck about your sorry, blah blah blah." So now they got to deal with that on top of that.
Detroit shit right there, girl. Ooh, that's how some Detroit shit. Like, she just, somebody almost hear her coming in that motherfucking drive-through and shit. Yeah, I hear that.
I'm trying to say, like, you don't know what type of day that person is having. You know what I'm saying? And you just gonna add to it instead of trying to be the mature adult.
I'm just saying.
Just like with Walmart and other places like Kroger and stuff like that got self-checkout. I do not do self-checkout. I don't work here. They got more self-checkout lines than they do actual register. You putting people out of the workforce. You pushing people out of the workforce voluntarily.
I think another part we got to realize too. We got to be real careful when people try to push certain movements in your job because of emotion. They're not really thinking this shit through. Because a lot of times, like with Walmart, for example, there's a lobby. Let's go back to when I was talking about how law get passed around. It's always some type of research, a lobby, or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We gotta be real mindful of that shit, man. Because like, there's a lobby that we could get real deceived. Like, we could probably have a decent situation, but we feel like we get more. But somebody who's pushing that more could be like, well, I got stock in these checkout consoles or whatever. Let me go and push this, get rile up the masses, get you ready to go strike and act a fool and everything. And then I could flip my thing I got on stocking. I could flip that to the owners and say, shit, I got me a little lick here. I'm gonna win both ways. People do that shit, man. And then they work on our emotions because, like, getting paid $10 an hour in today's economy is not anything, you know. You ask for $20 an hour at a place where it was supposed to be minimum wage and you're supposed to be just there to learn and get work experience. You're eventually gonna price yourself out of that situation in a lot of franchisees' minds, you know. They got to pay for overhead and everything. Somebody's manipulating us in this type of shit. That's basically what I'm getting at.
This is true.
Gotta be real careful of that, man. Like, I try not to complain at work a lot about things going on because, like, sometimes some folks will they'll make a simple thing more overcomplicated to get us, something extra. But you go and complain about it and they simplify it, you lose money off of that. You don't know.
Yeah. I completely agree with that. You never know. You just never know.
So this goes back to my pro-black message on this shit. Overall, it's like we we shouldn't be so hung up on what job we are and everything. We should be, whatever job you're at, you should be using that to fund whatever passion you got that you try to monetize. That's just because that's the only way you stay a slave in something is if you think you need it. Like a lot of slaves that leave the plantation because they feel like they didn't know what to do with freedom.
Yeah, the same way when you come out of jail, they usually tell you you're gonna come right back because they know if you've been in there for a certain amount of time, it takes a while for you to acclimate yourself back into society.
Yeah,
some people
scary,
do it
man.
with ease because they cannot wait to get the fuck away from them people. And some of them that they just made it a way of life to be able to deal with being in there every day.
Because you gotta look at it like this, like it's no, I ain't gonna don't equate this as the same thing when I say this, but like even the military, there's some people that just want they never had structure in their life a lot of times. Not every time, but a lot of times. Structure, if you live in chaos and you get something that's structured, that's intoxicating. That's just as intoxicating as like you've been a celibate woman all your life and then finally trip over a dick. You're gonna be going crazy. You see what I'm saying? You see, it's the same concept, you know?
Not trip over it though.
Yeah, trip over dick. Like a dude ain't that an incel get some pussy, he gonna go crazy. He gonna
I ain't know it could be like this, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, especially when the reactions different. Like, hold up. So I've been Jake Steed all this damn time. I've been Mr. Marcus all this time and then no. The fuck? It fuck your head. Next thing you know, you wanna see if the cousin think this way. Like, you know, a homegirl think this way. That's when you go down that road and you know you gonna think you all too mad like Alexander O'Neal.
That's funny.
Boy, I got the references, man. My bad, I got the references.
Okay, that's okay, but I get the analogy.
Yep.
So folks
shout
are like,
shout out to RP to Five Dog. That's a legendary line. That was awesome, man. Like Alexander O'Neal. I don't know. That's hip hop head shit. Oh man, I think we didn't end this, man. We gotta do a part two. Probably I do a part two. I might do a part two tomorrow. You down? You down for it?
What's tomorrow? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So
I'll probably be drunk as hell like Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh, Wednesday, I'm gonna be fucked up. I might hang out with white folks Wednesday night. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have to hang out. You have
fun. I know damn well your ass ain't gonna be coherent by Thursday.
Man, look, I'm like, hey, see, this is why you have multiple races of friends. Because like you got some Irish friends, they like to do Irish shit sometimes.
Absolutely.
You know, and salute to them.
They drink 24/7.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I'm about to I'm gonna send you this what you call it, so we can pinpoint where we stopped at over here. All right. Bam.
All right.
Got that right there. There we go. So any last words before I go up out here?
No, I hope everybody had fun. I got it.
Oh.
Yeah. We kind of all over the place, but yeah, the Somali stuff, like the fraud shit, even though a lot of Americans participate in fraud, but at least they pay into the system for the most part. Most of them, not everybody, but most of them. But to come over here and commit fraud and then sending all that stuff back to people that basically means to harm us, that's a different beast.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like we're funding our own terrorists, to be blunt with it. Yeah, that's a whole different damn beast.
That part.
And nothing's being done about it.
Oh, I think something better
get done. The government is actually cheering that shit on.
Oh no, one side of the album definitely is.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm almost right at the middle of this video, man. That's a good look. Ain't that a good ass? All right. I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate everybody being here, man. This was a fun live. We did go a little bit. I didn't want to go all in on the video, but this was an interesting topic and everything. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate everybody being here. Peace.